Brilliance Audio.
The One You Want to Marry and Other Identities I've Had by Sophie Santos. Performed by the author. To my parents, who will now know how insane their daughter truly is. Author's note. Some names and details have been changed, but the story itself is true. Cross my heart and hope to die, stick a needle in my eye. Preface. I was a late bloomer. Not physically. Those awkward melons came in too early for my liking. In fact, I had hoped they'd never make an appearance. But emotionally, I was a step behind. On second thought, 2 steps behind. Let's kick it back to December 26th, 2004. I had just crashed my new moped while going full motocross madness down our gravel driveway. I had begged my mom and stepdad for a 250cc dirt bike, but instead, Santa delivered a dinky, bright red Scoot and Go. It was a present I did not deserve, and yet it did not live up to what I wanted. I still rode that electric scooter like the dirt bike I'd longed for, and I took off like a bat out of hell. Which is not something I recommend. On my first ride down the driveway, I went full throttle, lost control, crashed into our neighbor's pristine fence, and shattered the scooter's headlight. Only 5 minutes in, and I had ruined my Christmas present. I hobbled into the garage where my stepdad, Buck, was puffing on a Swisher Sweet. "You did some damage, kid," he drawled with a shrug. "Don't worry. Go talk to your mom. I have no idea where she got that thing." That didn't make sense. It didn't make sense because my mom hadn't gotten me the scooter. Santa had. I was 13 years old. Buck's words stunned me more than the initial crash. I let out a guttural, "Mom!" and raced inside the house. "What is it, sweet thing?" she asked. She was lounging on the living room couch in the perfect reading position, at an angle of repose that meant, "I'm relaxing, honey." "Buck," I said with a hard K, "told me to ask you where you got my moped, but Santa got it for me. Why would he say such blasphemous words?" Mom put down the 4 Agreements, a book that was on her coffee table for more than 50% of my childhood. She folded her reading glasses and took in the skin dangling from my chin. "Also, I might have wrecked the moped." "I think we need to talk," she sweetly drawled. My mom's voice sounds like what I imagine the liqueur Southern Comfort sounds like. It's comforting, sweet, but right when you get too comfortable, it'll bite you in the ass to remind you it's in charge. That day was a taste of the comfort. I thought she might be about to break it to me that Santa had cancer. I mean, Santa's real, I scoffed. Her hazel eyes looked me squarely in my big brown eyes. "I'm sorry, honey. He's not." My mouth opened and I froze. I would have preferred him to have cancer. Every memory I had of Santa Claus flooded to the front of my brain, like a bad trip through Willy Wonka's tunnel of terror, floating down the colorful river on the never-ending haunted gondola ride, seeing flashes of the presents my parents had given me, the carrots half eaten by the reindeer, the oddly cropped selfies of his widest snow beard he'd left behind. Was I supposed to believe the reindeer hoofprints on the steps were fake too? I stood there with my well-developed rack, eyes welling up with tears, spinning out faster than my scooter. I tried to give my best Detective Olivia Benson, swiping away the tears as they fell. "And the Easter Bunny?" I croaked. "Just me," she said with a half smile. "I'm only going to ask you this once. What about the Tooth Fairy?" She confessed. "I have all your teeth hidden around the house." No further questions. I'm not, well, the most observant person, even to this day. My girlfriend hides my Christmas presents in plain sight, confident that I won't notice them. There is likely a present from her sitting on my desk right now, with my name plastered on it, accompanied by a large, blinking neon sign that...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?